Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am your teacher, Mariam Umar, with the resource material of Geography, Class 7, Week 3. The name of the book is Windows to World Geography, Chapter number 1, The Universe. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Objectives. By the end of this week's lesson, students will be able to explain the situation of Earth and how life is possible on Earth. Describe the shape and size of Earth. Understand Earth's movement and their impact on Earth. You are going to read the following topics thoroughly and try to understand with the help of given pictures and videos. How is life possible on Earth? Page 14. Shape and size of the Earth? Page 15. Rotation of the Earth? Page 16. Read the pictures with titles carefully. Highlight the important points on book. Let's have a look at the shape and size of Earth. Size and shape of the Earth. Earth is in an oblate spheroid. It can be modeled as a round object globe, close to perfect sphere ball, slightly flattened at poles, bulges at equator. Compared with its diameter, irregularities, mountains and ocean basins are relatively very small. Relief maps or globes show exaggeration, if not would be flat. We are going to look at the diagrams which are showing different shapes of the earth later in this video. Evidence of Earth's shape. How have we got the evidence of the Earth shape? From the photos from space. Ships heading toward horizon appear to sink. Sketch in book. Altitude of Polaris equals latitude. Rounded shadow during lunar eclipse. Altitude means height. Earth's dimensions are mentioned over here. Circumference, distance around the circle. I hope you know what is a circumference. Diameter, distance across the circle through its center. Radius, distance from its center to its edge, as shown in this picture. Radius. Sketch in the book diagram of Earth. 40,008 kilometer polar circumference, 12,714 kilometer polar diameter, 40,076 kilometer equatorial circumference, and 12,756 kilometer equatorial diameter. These are the dimensions, shape and size of the Earth. Geodesy. The Earth's shape is not truly spherical but can be described in three different approximations. We have discussed it earlier: spheroid, ellipsoid, and geoid. Image of Earth as an oblate spheroid. So, an oblate spheroid is shown in this picture. You can see it is flattened from the poles, a little bulge at the equator, as you can see in this picture. Geoid shape of Earth. This shape is referring to the trenches which are in ocean, the heights of the mountains, and we can see that from the oceans it is deep, but from the mountains it is heightened. North and South Pole are shown. First fits this part of the earth poorly, then geoid approximately sea level and different. So this is the geoid shape of the earth. Rotation, earth axis. Earth has two primary motions, revolution and rotation. Revolution refers to Earth's annual orbit of the Sun, which takes a bit more than 365 days per year. Hence a leap year with 366 days every 4 years in order to catch up. We are going to discuss rotation in detail now. Rotation. As it revolves around the sun, the earth rotates on its axis once every 24 hours, a period of time referred to as a mean solar day or sol. The axis of rotation is an imaginary line that passes through both the geographical north and south poles. Over here we can see the earth's rotation. Earth's rotation on its own axis, the equator, Earth's axis. Earth's rotation explained. The Earth spins slowly on its axis, an imaginary straight line through its center and poles, a motion we refer to as rotation. We define a solar day by one complete rotation, and for centuries we have chosen to divide the solar day into exactly 24 hours. The north and south poles are defined as the 2 points on the Earth's surface where the axis of rotation emerges. The direction of Earth's rotation is shown in the figure on the next slide. Rotation of the Earth. Over here we can see from the top, as seen from the above, the rotation is counterclockwise in the first picture. North pole can be seen on the top. Over here in the second picture, as seen from the side, the rotation is eastward. It moves a little tilted, not straight. Earth's rotation and revolution. Rotation. Earth spins on its axis and one complete rotation equals day and night 24 hours, as you can see in the first picture. In the second picture, revolution is explained. Revolution. Earth revolves around the sun and completes one revolution in 365 days and 1/4 days. Leap year adds a day to the calendar every 4 years. So these are also the definitions of rotation and revolution. Importance of earth rotation. Let's have a look at what is the importance of earth rotation. The earth's rotation is important for three reasons. First, the axis of rotation serves as a reference in setting up the geographical grid of latitude and longitude. Second, it provides the day as a convenient measure of the passage of time, with the day in turn divided into hours, minutes, and seconds. It divides the day. It has important effects on the physical and life processes on Earth. Let's see this third point in detail. Over here there is a picture showing the axis day and night. Towards the sun it is day, and on the other side it's night. Let's see the third point in detail: environmental effects of Earth rotation. All walks of life on the planet's surface are governed by the daily rhythms of the sun. Sun controls almost everything. Green plants receive and store solar energy during the day and consume some of it at night. So this is one of the advantage of day and night division. Among animals, some are active during the day, others at night. The day and night cycle also creates a daily air temperature cycle that is observed in most places of the earth. The earth, as you all know, that the earth is cooled at night, so night is also very important. The directions of large motions of the atmosphere and oceans are also affected as the turning of the planet makes their paths curve. So it also controls the large motions of atmosphere and oceans. Weather systems and ocean currents respond to this phenomena, which is known as Coriolis effect. Weather systems and ocean currents are also controlled by this day and night phenomena. Finally, the Earth's rotation combined with the Moon's gravitational pull on the planet creates the rhythmic rise and fall of the ocean surface that we know as the tides. The ebb and flow of tidal current is life-giving pulse for many plants and animals and provides a clock regulating many daily human activities in the coastal zone. When we examine the tide and its currents, we see that the sun also has an influence on the tides. As we all know that moon is very important. The moon's gravitational pull is very important, play a very important role in the tides, making of the tides, the ebb and the flow of tidal currents, which makes the ocean moves and So the water in the ocean does not get stale and it remains fresh. So the currents which are made by these tides is very, very important. Over here we can see the earth is rotating at the same time and it is revolving around the sun. Let's review. Earth is constantly rotating, and we have learned today that Earth is constantly rotating and revolving. Earth rotation on its axis causes day and night rotation to spin. Earth's tilt and revolution around the sun causes the seasons. Revolution to uh, to go around something. Revolution means to go around something. You are going to study revolution in the next week's lesson in detail. Okay, this week's work, digital literacy. Research on internet to learn more about the solar system and earth rotation. Write the important points on loose sheets. Written work. Write and learn the meanings of any 7 difficult words. I have collected few words. You can also find the meanings of these words, or you can also find some other difficult words on your own. Do the above mentioned written work on loose sheets. Good luck. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Stay home. Stay healthy. Allah Hafiz.